What's cracking with your snacking, Snacker Stars? It's Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you again on a Friday for Pizza Night. This week we're going to check out a pizza from Gail Kim's husband. Who's Gail Kim? Well, she's a famous lady pro wrestler for TNA Impact Wrestling, used to be in WWE. And who's her husband? Well, if you know, then you're already ahead of the game. Check it out right after this on Pizza Night. What's happening, Snacker Stars? Never fear, Pizza Night is here. Make sure you grab that can of beer. It is the Friday before Valentine's Day, Friday, February 12th, 2016. Bad Cat's second thoughts. Cat thoroughly regrets visit to tattoo parlor after night of non-stop catnip. I'll say. Some nice art there, though. Anyhow, today, 2 days away from Valentine's Day, I am here with something inside the Brandon Sack 5000. And it is something that for the very last time we will be conducting inside my old oven, and that is Frozen Friday. And who's that guy? Oh, that's that dude from the Food Network. What's going on with that? And it seems to blend into my tabletop there. But yeah, you got Robert Irvine from the Food Network and Robert Irvine Foods with multi-grain, ultra-thin crust. Oh, God. Uncured pepperoni pizza. Hey, it's all natural. No added nitrates. No artificial flavors or colors or preservatives. Actually, it doesn't say flavors there, so maybe there are some artificial flavors. 13.2 ounces, and this bad boy was on sale for $5.64 at my local Giant. Let's turn the sumbitch over, show it to you on that side. Robert is apparently honoring our heroes, although I think he's from over the pond, so his heroes the same as our heroes? I don't really know. Anyhow, he has a foundation and some 501c3 things and stuff like that, and you should probably send money or something. Baking directions. They want me to preheat my old oven to 450. We're going 425. Remove pizza from carton. Get rid of all that shit on the outside. Place pizza directly on oven rack in the center position. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until crust is golden brown and cheese is melted and golden brown. Ovens may vary. Cook thoroughly before eating. Yes, I am getting a new oven. This is the last time we're going to put a frozen pizza in old Bessie. Let's take this thing out of the box and show you what it looks like. Alright, I've gotten it out of the box, but I did not take it out of the cellophane wrapping. As you see, many of the pepperonis have slid to the right. And there's a lot of vacant real estate here. Now, there's also a lot of vacant real estate, in my opinion, as it comes to cheese. You can really see the sauce sort of peeking through in areas, and that's not something I really tend to dig. Now, let's take a look at the depth or thickness of this crust. Yep, that is a thin crust. Sometimes you just have to deal with it when you review pizza, right? Alright guys, I'm going to put this bad boy in the oven and see how it turns out with the original instructions right after this on Pizza Night. Alright gang, we're back and the pizza is out of the oven at 425 after about 8 minutes. This is what we got. Not too terribly different from what he's got going on there. His cheese is a little bit browner in most areas. This cheese didn't brown up very much because, of course, the crust was browning more quickly and getting more and more crisp and starting to darken along the edges here. So I went ahead and decided to make the yank at 8 minutes here. Let me go ahead and show you the underneath. Yeah, it's a nice golden brown like that. Pepperonis look pretty decent. They look pretty savory as well. Let me go ahead and chop this thing up and show you the 420 slice. You know, a pizza this size, which isn't all that much bigger than my hand, isn't really worth cutting up into eighths, I don't think. So I usually cut 4 bottom slices and 2 large top slices so you can kind of have an eating variety when it comes to what you're choosing to eat at any given time. Alright, let me go ahead and pick up what is to be today's 420 slice. It is extremely thin, and don't know how crispy it ended up getting, and that might actually work to my advantage. I think it's probably supposed to be a bit more rigid than that. That's what she said. But Otherwise, looks pretty darn good. Pepperoni's looking nice there. Actually have some seasonings and other cheese and stuff on top of the pepperonis. Lots of pepperoni on here, actually. I'm very, very surprised. Hey there, Pac-Man, you got some zits. Alright, guys. I'll be back to check this bad boy out. Tell you what I think about it. I got low expectations. Maybe I'll have high results. Be right back. My sticky shoe. My sticky, sticky shoe. Hey guys, I am back here with an edition of PizzaNIght where I'm not exactly 100%. I don't know if you can hear that in my voice or not, but a little under the weather. Been that way almost a week. And yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, we're going to take a look at this pizza. Now, I would tell you how it smells, but I really can't smell very well. Nope, I don't smell much of anything. And I don't know if that's because of the pizza or if it's because I'm sick. But the show must go on! Alright, let me go ahead and pick up this 420 slice. Show it to you next to my noggin because it is a tiny, tiny pizza. That's not much of a pizza slice. That's more like a slicelet, guys. I didn't ask for a slicelet. I want a slice. So I'm picking up this bad boy right here. That's my slice. And I'm going to take a bite of it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it on PizzaNIght. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm not too sure about this thing. I've had quite a bit of it so far. But it's not offensive. I'll tell you that much. I can't tell you that it's got a ton of flavor because, again, I don't know if my taste buds are being affected by the cold that I have or flu or whatever this has been. But yeah, it's not bland. I can taste the flavors, but it's just I can't smell it real well, and I don't know if it's supposed to be quite this basic or if you really put some Rudy Kazootie behind it or what. But the pepperonis are nice and thick, and I do detect a nice spice from those. The cheese actually pulls off the stretchy cheese thing a little bit better than even, say, Domino's or something like that. I remember last week I said something about the Domino's cheese not quite stretching to my specifications. Thick sliced pepperoni, I think I mentioned that. The sauce, it doesn't seem to have a sweetness to it. I got a little bit on my thumb so I can find out for sure. A little bit of sweetness, and it's actually kind of salty too. I actually like that sauce. That's a real pizzeria tasting sauce. I'd give them extra points for that. The crust itself, I'm not mad at it, man. It's thin, but it's not so crispy that it's like crackers, bro. I would say that this comes close to being more like New York pizza with a little bit of a thick and crispy attitude, if you know what I'm saying. Or maybe thick and crispy with a New York thin and crispy with a New York attitude. Ayo. Anyhow, pretty good. I'm very surprised. $5.64. Normally about $6.99, but there was a instant savings coupon. And you know, when you hear that beep, you could think of the fun that you'll have on Supermarket Sweep. Anyhow, the pizza is really good today, guys. I'm just whistling Dixie. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3/4 thumbs up tonight on PizzaNIght. Thanks for watching this week as well as every week. I've had some people ask me about the 2015 Pizza Awards. Yeah, time kind of got away from me, guys, but I am going to present that to you very, very shortly. I'm going over the tabulations for the best local pizza, the best national pizza, and the worst overall pizza, as well as the best frozen or store-bought pizza. So, if you have any suggestions among all the pizzas that I reviewed back in 2015, let me know. Make my job a little bit easier. But in the coming weeks, you will hear of the nominees and the winners of the 2015 Pizza Night. Alright guys, you can follow me on Twitter at BrandonReich, sAs, also on Instagram as well, using the hashtag SnackSociety and everything that you do on the World Wide Web and the social medias. Make sure you use that handy hashtag. You can join our Facebook group, swelling and growing and swelling with some of the coolest people in the whole world. And just because they're swelling, it doesn't mean they're bad people. But I digress. Join our group by clicking on the link down below in the description. Also, you can join the 4 Horsemen of YouTube, and you know who they are. They're like, favorite, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, in between time, Gail Kim, why did you eliminate yourself from that battle royal? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.